Hey everybody, this is Anya. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be exploring California's national parks, and we're starting off with the Death Valley National Park. We're going to be exploring a couple cool places in the park, and then we're going to head out to Joshua Tree for our overnight camping. After driving for 23 hours from Iowa to California, our first stop in the Death Valley National Park is the Dantes View. We drove up a pretty windy road uphill. It's about 7 in the morning. We're checking out the park before heat gets to us, or maybe more people, I'm not sure. And we're the only ones there. There you go. One of my favorite things about the Dantes viewpoint is, on one hand, we've got green vegetation, and then we turn around, and this is what we're looking at. Super impressed with the views and truly grateful to be here. We're gonna check out a couple more different places in the park and truly soak it in. We just hiked up to another absolutely mesmerizing point in the Death Valley. It's honestly hard to find words to describe all this beauty around. It's definitely getting a little warmer. I should probably fix up my layering system, but we were walking from the parking lot over here, and there was a post saying, Death Valley kills. It's got its name because it's truly a death valley. The post was encouraging people to drink water, check their layering system, use some sun protection. We got these nice bucket hats here today. Just gotta be careful and drink water. After hours of being on the road, we're finally in the Joshua Tree National Park. We're very excited. We reserved a campsite. It's a dispersed camping zone in the park. It's only like $6 per night. And your mom got her America the Beautiful pass. So we're saving money on everything essentially. But we're very excited. We're going to park by the Juniper Flats trailhead, leave the car there, hike about a mile into the park, and set up camp and see how the night goes. The temperatures are finally dropping. It was around 80 degrees. I think it's about lower 70s now. But the sun is pretty brutal. So I gotta make sure I put my bucket hat back on and protect myself from the sun. As we were heading into the park, we stopped by the visitor center, and the ranger told us that the rattlesnakes are one of the bigger concerns in the park, and told us to be careful and aware of that. So you will see a lot of signs with the warnings about the rattlesnakes. We just started our hike. We've got about a mile ahead of us. Probably you can see the car. We're the only ones at the trailhead, so it's going to be a pretty secluded camp out. Not too many neighbors except the rattlesnakes. Hopefully none, but we'll see. The nature around us is absolutely gorgeous. My first time in the Joshua Tree National Park, and it's just magical, honestly. If you're not raised around nature like this, you're gonna keep looking at every flower, every little plant, and keep getting surprised by how unique nature and vegetation can be. So we're gonna keep hiking. The sun is pretty much starting to set, but we gotta make it to our campsite before it gets too dark. We just finished our a little over a mile hike. We found a relatively flat area with not much vegetation, and we're going to set up camp. Sorry, the sun's hitting this way. We're going to set up camp, and we don't have too much sunlight left. Looks like it's about to disappear behind those ranges over there, but we're gonna get some food cooking and just take in the moment and enjoy the beautiful evening. Hold on. I don't think it's gonna get cold enough for a sleeping bag tonight, but I'm just gonna lay it out just in case. If anything, I can just lay on top of it or use it as a blanket. And then finally, one of my favorite pieces of gear that just make any camping trip a luxurious trip is a sleeping pad, an inflatable one to be more specific. And I just love sleeping in the backcountry and feeling like I'm at home, you know? It's a little windy, so it shouldn't take too many blows on my end to get the pad inflated. There we go. This should be more controlled. There we go. Okay, that's good. The pad is going in the tent. Oh, and forgot the pillow. It's perfect. And it's yellow, my favorite color. Now that's done. As you can see, the sky above us is pretty much clear, and Joshua Tree National Park is one of the best places in the States to stargaze. So we've decided to not put our rainfly on and just have the mesh top open so we can stargaze as we fall asleep or randomly wake up, I guess. The tent is set up. We're gonna start some food and let's go see what I'm gonna make. Okay, time to make some dinner. I've got a variety of options here that I'm not gonna eat all. I just was a little bit indecisive when packing, so that's okay. I got my titanium pot here. Also, the sun is setting, so it's getting darker as we speak. But I got my fuel, I got my pocket rocket. I'm gonna boil some water and get cooking. I still haven't fixed my pocket rocket. It's a little flimsy, so it's windy and I'm gonna be a little extra careful today to not drop the pot. I think I'm actually gonna go with the chicken ramen. That sounds like a good choice today. Icy water. Before coming in, we put some ice in our water bottles, and I just realized that it's gonna take maybe a little bit longer to boil, but that's all right. The water's boiling. I typically put a little piece of foil in my pots, so in case it's windy, I can just do a DIY little windshield and cover it from the wind. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's a DIY windshield and it's going to work because it's got no other option. So in the meantime, probably gonna drink some orange juice. Good soup. We just finished up our dinner and did a little bit of a hike up this hill right next to us to warm up because it started to get a little bit chilly. We didn't bring too many layers, but our sleeping bags will be just fine keeping us warm. So it's getting a little darker. We are super tired. In the last 2-3 days, we probably slept maybe like a total of, 8-10 hours in 2-hour chunks as we were driving. So I'm super excited. As you can see, we're not gonna put our rainfly on. I see the stars popping out. I'm just very, very grateful for tonight, and I'm excited to sleep right under the stars in the Joshua Tree National Park. So I'll talk to you tomorrow, but good night for now. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is rising. You can see it on those hills over there. It's about 5:50 in the morning. We're gonna just pack up and hike out to warm up, so we're not gonna take too much time here in the morning. The temperatures did drop a little bit below freezing, so I've decided to have a slower morning and make some tea for us before we head out, because I know your mom got cold last night too. Just looking around at me, there's not a single soul for miles around, and it's so peaceful and quiet. It's absolutely amazing. Thanks everybody for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or maybe even subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting more videos from the California trip, but in the meantime, you can also check out the videos from my past trips as well. See you soon.